If this takes 2 or 3 tries to get right, you have this skill for life. So are you going to waver because you tried it once and it didn't work once? Or are you gonna get up again, try it again, maybe fail again, try it again, succeed, and then have the skill for the rest of your fucking life? Hey guys, it's Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're outside, it's spring, it's my favorite season. It's actually Easter right now. I'm like filming this before I go to family shit. Today I'm making a video on I just fucking hit my ring. Today I'm making a video on instant manifestation. Jesus. I have seen so many self-concept issues surface like recently, specifically around instantly manifesting, and I was like, wait y'all, like reel it back in, because I do not want you guys developing bad self-concept around manifesting, especially instant manifestation. So I was like, skirt, we're making a fucking video on this, and I'm gonna go over instant manifesting. I'm gonna put timestamps on this video so you can go to the section that you feel like you need most, sit here, watch the whole video, get everything cleared up, but timestamps are in the comments down below to help you out. Hey. The first thing I want to say is, no one really ever says this, but you don't have to instantly manifest. Like, it's not a race. You're not better than anyone if you manifest in 3 days versus 10. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's this huge stigma around, oh, well, if I can manifest, then I'm better. Like, you know what I mean? And I just don't fall into that trap. I don't know. And I just wanted to validate to you guys, this isn't a race. You don't have to instantly manifest. You don't have to do that. Now, obviously, this video is going to be about me fucking telling you how to, duh. But you don't have to, and you don't need to have that pressure on your back of like, well, if I don't do this, I'm not good enough. Because I feel like that's where it comes, where a lot of people get to the point where they're like, well, if I can't do this, I must suck. Like, I must be just bad at manifesting. I must not be able to do anything right. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to validate to you that you don't have to instantly manifest. I mean, manifestation in general is a shorter process. I always say 10 to 15 days. That's still pretty short, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to validate, you don't have to instantly manifest. You're not any less than anyone else if you take a little bit longer to get your desire, or you don't want to put in the work to creating the assumption you can instantly manifest. I just wanted to validate that real quick. Now, here's the biggest thing that I want to start with, is if you're trying to instantly manifest, you have to be aware of what and if self-doubt is rising. Because a lot of the time, the number one thing people struggle with instantly manifesting is the self-doubt of, well, if I don't do this, I'm not good enough. This isn't working. Why isn't this working? It's working for everyone else. It's not working for me. What am I doing wrong? Why am I not good enough? Why can't I do this? And that self-doubt is the exact opposite of what we want. Let me talk a bit about like what instant manifestation is. Instant manifestation is manifesting a desire instantly. But here's the thing. Instant is objective. It's objective. Do you know what I mean? Instant to you might be 3 days. Instant to me might be an hour. Instant to someone else might be in a week. Do you know what I mean? So instant is objective already, but here's the thing about instantly manifesting. Being able to instantly manifest is an assumption. It's an assumption. That's all that it is. Instant manifestation is based off of your assumptions around manifesting. If you assume you can manifest quickly, if you repeat the assumptions that you can manifest quickly, if you repeat that manifesting is easy and you always get movement easily and it's never a huge long process, that will be its reflection for you. But if you have the opposite thought of, I'm doing something wrong, this isn't working, why can't I get the results I want? Why is everyone else better than I am at manifesting? Yada yada, you will see that reflection instead. And another really big part is how you view your ability specifically, not just manifesting. Because you might have the view of, hey, manifestation is easy, but it's hard for me. So instant manifestation is built off of your beliefs around your own ability to manifest and manifestation in general. This being said, in order to instantly manifest, you have to have the assumption you can instantly manifest. And this is the part where people, I think, they skip over it, okay? Because people will try to instantly manifest. It doesn't work the first time and they're like, fuck, I can't do it. Like, that's it, I'm done. But you have to remember that, like, instant manifestation is not necessarily the default. It's not hard to achieve. Instantly manifesting doesn't have to be long or a hard process, but instant manifestation is an assumption. Just like the default isn't manifesting being hard, it's an assumption. Manifestation is neutral. That's the thing. It being easy, it being hard, neither are objectively true at the start. The default is neutral. Instant manifestation is not the default because instant manifestation is not neutral. It's a positive perspective around your ability to manifest. Same with not being able to manifest. It's not the default. The default is neutral. Having assumptions that you can't manifest, you're not good at manifesting, that's not the default. That's the negative perspective on manifesting. So I wanted to say that. So if you are starting off instant manifestation and you're struggling and you're not getting what you want and you're not getting it instantly, That's fine. You don't have to create this huge self-doubt around that, or this huge internalized feeling of like, well, I can't do it. There must be something wrong with me. No, you just have to build that assumption up. So let's work on building that assumption up. I really want you guys to stop comparing your journey to other people's journey. If you compare your journey to other people's journey, you are never going to be satisfied. And I'll tell you why. You and every single other person in this world, not just in the manifesting community, have different brains, different assumptions, different belief systems, different past experiences, different childhood, different programming. Every single person has an individual brain and different things about everything I listed, okay? This makes you unique. This is good. This makes you unique. This also is going to make it so you are going to be different than other people. That doesn't mean that every little part of your journey is going to be different, but that means that you can't look at one person's journey. You can't look at my journey. You can't look at your friend's journey. You can't look at these people on Reddit or Twitter or like Tumblr sharing their success stories and internalize their success, because first of all, you have no idea what their pre-existing assumptions are about instantly manifesting. You have no idea what their pre-existing assumptions around manifesting were, and you have no idea where their journey was. So what worked for them may be different than what works for you. That doesn't dismiss the fact that you still have the same ability to get what they got. Do you know what I mean? So that's why comparing your journey is not good. It's going to create self-doubt. It's going to create this ability that you can't do it. In instant manifestation, it's so important to have that repeated thought pattern. I can do this. I'm in control. Nothing happens out of my fucking control. So when you go into comparing your journey to other people's, you get into that mindset of like, well, maybe I'm not doing it right, or maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe I need to flip something, or maybe I need to, and you get in your head too much. And this creates that self-doubt. It creates that repetitive self-doubt in your mind. Now you have the assumptions that these things are true to you. It's hard for you to manifest. Nothing you do works. Instant manifestation doesn't work for you. Do you see what I mean? So I want you to, if you like looking at success stories, that's great. Take them in and recognize they're different than me. They're going to have a different experience than me. That's okay. That's beautiful. We're all different. We're all unique. I don't have to internalize that, but I can take that as motivation that I can have the same outcome as them. I can get my desire. Let me give an example. I have great assumptions around manifesting being easy for me. This is because I have built up over years and years of repetition that manifestation is instant for me. Nothing happens out of my control. Everything happens the way I want it to. And I've repeated those so much that sometimes if I'm manifesting something that's like a text or like someone to do something I want them to, it takes me 3 affirmations. If I came on here and said to you guys, you just have to affirm 3 times for that to happen, and you tried that, the chances of that working are probably slim. Do you want to know why? It's not because you don't have the ability to get that. It's because I have different assumptions than you. I have a different assumption than you do. That's neutral. That's not negative. That's not better. I'm not better than you. I'm not worse than you. It's neutral. I have a different assumption, and you can build up that assumption, but you have to remember that we have different assumptions. That's why comparing yourself is so counteractive, because it's like you have no idea what their assumptions are that helped them get there, and you could have different assumptions than them. So it's like you don't want to compare yourself to other people's journeys and other people's success. Focus on yours, focus on you, and that's what you want to do. Okay, so we know that instant manifestation is all about our perspective on manifesting and our perspective on our own ability to manifest. These are the 2 most important things that I want you to focus on while learning how to instantly manifest. The first thing I want you to do to start instantly manifesting is first figure out your assumptions around manifesting, okay? Ask yourself, how do I view my own ability to manifest? How do I view manifestation in general? What are the patterns that I keep seeing when I try to instantly manifest? Maybe I affirm for a day or 2 and I don't see movement, and then that's it, I give up. I want you to ask yourself what patterns you're seeing in your journey. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to identify your end goal, okay? Like I said, instant manifestation is objective, okay? The time it takes for something to be instant is personal. For me, it might be an hour. For you, it might be a week, okay? Neither is wrong, neither is better than the other. It's what feels best to you. Don't compare yourself to what other people say. What is instant to you? What feels best to you? Identify how you want that to go about. So for example, maybe you want your instant manifestation news story to be, I can manifest instantly without any problems within a couple days. It's super easy and I never have to worry, or just something like that. It can be a vague or it can be a descriptive end goal. Just write out what you are desiring. The next thing you want to do is create the repetition of these thoughts and of this new story. So to see a manifestation come true, we have to repeat in a new story. We have to override the old story with this new story, with repetition, with flipping thoughts. Anytime we think about our old story, which in this case is not being able to instantly manifest, not seeing movement quickly, anytime you think about that, stop yourself, ask yourself, do I want to keep seeing my reality show up that way? Do I want to keep seeing myself take long to manifest? No, I fucking don't. So I'm going to repeat my affirmations of, hey, I can manifest so fucking great, so quickly, everything's great. If you like doing methods, do methods, saturation sessions, meditations, visualization. Visualize yourself how you would feel if you instantly instantly manifest, what you would think, how you would act, whatever you want to do, but you want to build that repetition up, okay? Now, the next step is actually trying to instantly manifest. Now, you can try this out with something you're currently manifesting or something else. Doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. Now you're going to start affirming for that specific desire and still affirm and still keep saying your affirmations about how instant manifestation is great, aligning with that new story of what you want your manifestation journey to be like. This is the part where people mess up. Most of the time, since we need to persist in assumption to see it, the first time you try to instantly manifest, you may not get it at the time you wanted. Maybe you will. Maybe you will. I can't tell you for certain which one it will be. It's based off of your assumptions. It's based off of how much you're persistent. It doesn't matter the reasoning. I'm telling you, just in case the first time you try to instantly manifest, you don't see the results. That's completely fine. It's not anything negative. It doesn't mean you're doing anything bad. You're forming a new assumption. That's what matters, okay? So say you're manifesting a text from someone and you want to get it in 2 or 3 days. You're affirming. The 3rd day comes, you don't get the text, okay? It's neutral. That's not a negative circumstance. By the way, everything is neutral. What you'll want to do is you'll immediately tell yourself, I got that message. Let me say this. What you don't want to do is say, this didn't fucking work for me. I can't instantly manifest. This isn't work. That's what normally people do. And that's why they get into the cycle of not being able to get things quickly. You have to remember, instant manifestation is manifestation. So when you acknowledge this didn't work, why isn't it working? Why can't I do this? You're wavering. Ding, ding, ding. So what you have to do is you have to repeat to yourself, this worked for me. I got this. This worked for me. I got this instantly. And you keep affirming until you get it, until you get it. And then you keep doing that with other desires too, until you build up the assumption, I can manifest this and this is instant. If this takes 2 or 3 tries to get right, who knows? You have this skill for life, guys. So are you going to waver because you tried it once and it didn't work once? Or are you going to get up again, try it again, maybe fail again, try it again, succeed, and then have the skill for the rest of your fucking life? Rest of your life, you have this skill, y'all. Like, rest of your life. So remind yourself of that. It doesn't matter if the first time you don't immediately get it. You literally may. Like, some people will get it the first time. I got it the first time I tried to instantly manifest. That's not everyone's perspective. I already had good assumptions around instantly manifesting when I started manifesting because I grew up around manifesting. But there's no shame if you don't have that. And I want you to take the shame out of it. There's no shame. There's no negative self-doubt that you need to give to yourself. There's just consistency in thoughts, acknowledging what you want, period. And that's how you instantly manifest. You can do that. You can do that. Worry about your own manifestation journey. Your own manifestation journey is beautiful and unique. And that's the beauty of this fucking world. We're all living and experiencing different lives. Okay, I'm just yapping now. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, watching these videos help me manifest. Say it with me. Watching these videos help me manifest. Watching these videos help me manifest. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.